If you want to control your life, you have to control your thoughts, not outside events. Know this, and you'll feel strong. Marcus Aurelius was emperor of Rome from 161 to 180 AD. He is known as one of the 5 great emperors. He wrote down his ideas and meditations, which were like a personal journal about achieving peace. He thought it was important to get up early to make the most of the day, but he also knew how important it was to take time to relax and think. From what he wrote, we can figure out what he did at night. We'll talk about 6 things Marcus Aurelius might have done every night and how we can start doing some of them now. I only want you to watch this whole video. People who watch are different from everyone else. Stay there through the whole thing to prove it. First, let go of things you can't change. You can't change the time of night when thoughts and stars come out. It helps us remember how important it is to let go of things we can't change. Stoics always said that we should know what we can and can't change. Everything in life can change at any time, but we can't change everything. Being stressed out and unable to control everything is like trying to catch the wind. Think about how big the universe is. Galaxies are moving, and stars are being born and dying. Well, here we are on our little world, stressed about big and small things. Epicurus was very wise. He said that we can't change everything that happens to us, but we can change how we respond to it. Think of all your problems as being in a balloon. It will keep trying to fly away if you hold on to it too tight. If you let go, though, it will float away and get smaller and smaller until it's gone. Every night, we should do this. You should think about your day and figure out what you did well and what you couldn't change. It could have been how someone responded to you or something that happened in the world. It will make you feel better to let go of these things so you can focus on what's important. It's like cleaning your mind to do this every night. This turns into a way of life over time. Things that are out of your control won't bother you as much, and you'll stay calm even when things are crazy around you. Aristotle talked about how quickly time goes by and how everything changes. This helps us understand why it doesn't make sense to hold on to things we can't change. You can take a break and think every night. You'll feel calm and refreshed when you wake up, ready to take care of what you can control and let go of the rest. This is what it means to be quiet, peaceful, and wise. Second, think about your day. Marcus Aurelius thought that the more you think about your day, the more you can learn and grow. They thought that morning and night were the best times to think about the day. Before bed, you can plan your day and write down your ideas. In the morning, you can do the same. Marcus Aurelius did this by writing down his ideas and every day reviewing the things he did and the decisions he made. The Stoics, including Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, stressed the value of knowing the difference between what we can control and what we can't. Self-reflection, especially at the end of the day, helped them tell the difference. By going over what happened that day again, they tried to get clear on their choices and behaviors. This thought wasn't just a recounting, it was a strict process that was like a personal courtroom where one's actions were judged not for punishment, but for understanding. Using this Stoic practice in modern living can have a huge impact on how you live. Take a few quiet minutes before bed to think about what happened during the day. Start in the morning and go through every important event, choice or feeling. Think about the problems, successes, mistakes, and lessons you've learned. Like, what could I have done differently? What lessons did those events teach me? Or the question, did I act in line with my values today? Can help guide the reflection. For example, if a small argument at a cafe made you feel down, thinking about it again can help you see things more clearly. When you think about it, it's clear that short-lived events, even if they seem important at the time, don't always have big effects on the long term. Realizing things like this not only makes you stronger, but it also gives you better mental tools for dealing with other people in the future. This Stoic ritual that people do every night isn't just about criticism. It's also about seeing growth chances, getting closer to one's own values, and slowly moving toward a more meaningful life. Over time, these thoughts sharpen your sense of purpose, help you become more emotionally intelligent, and keep you rooted in the Stoic goal of living in harmony with nature and goodness. Third, learn to value the power of quietness. Being quiet is important in a world full of alerts, countless online content, and the noise of daily tech. Ancient thinkers said to take a deliberate step back to connect with yourself. Some of us feel more alone than ever because we get so many texts, emails, and updates. It's strange that we can talk to people all over the world right away. We forget about who we are inside a lot of the time. Many years ago, before computers and the internet, smart people like the Stoics knew how important it was to be alone to think. They thought that taking quiet breaks was more important than always being busy for real understanding. Picture a calm lake. Each time we check our phones or get sidetracked, it's like throwing a rock into the water and making waves. The lake gets dirty, just like our minds do if we do this all day. Taking a step back is like letting the water slow down. This doesn't mean you should stay away from technology altogether. You can choose to take breaks. You could put your phone on silent for an hour before bed, enjoy the peace and quiet, or just watch the world go by without taking a picture. You get to know yourself better when you take these breaks from computers. You remember how much fun it was to do things like read a book, listen to music, or talk on the phone with family and friends. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and other well-known Stoics always said that it was good to be alone and think. They thought that we could learn more about ourselves if we shut out noise from the outside world. You're not just taking a break from technology every night when you turn off your computers. You're getting back to who you really are. Your own journey will show you that true happiness is inside you, not in the online world. When you do this every night, you'll realize that real relationship isn't about being online, but about getting to know and love yourself. You'll understand that you're different and unique from other people who use the internet. This thought will really make you happy. 4. Spending time with family. Marcus Aurelius really thought that the present moment was important. He said that the present is the only thing that you can lose, no matter how long you live. He was a well-known person with a lot of responsibilities, but he never let them get in the way of spending time with his family. He made it a point to be with his wife and kids every night. He would carefully tuck his kids in because he knew that every moment was important and could be the last. Before telling them goodnight, he always took the time to show how much he cared. Like Marcus, the Stoics often thought about how short life is. They didn't do this to be sad, but to really value their time and the people in their lives. As an Australian nurse who worked with people who were nearing the end of their lives, I learned that many of them often felt guilty for not spending enough time with their families. They were hurting because they missed the formative years of their children and the company of their wives. These days, it's hard for many families to spend important time together. When they do have free time, they usually spend it on TV or computer games, which makes it hard to have deep conversations. Being Stoic means being aware of life's unknowns and seeing each day as a unique gift. If we do this, we might put our families first more. Knowing that we might not get another chance can push us to spend more time with our loved ones and tell them how we feel more often. It's important to know that family time isn't just about being together. It's about connecting. Strong bonds, deep love, mutual respect, and memories that last a lifetime grow from this relationship. Also, spending valuable time with family can help you feel better when things are hard, teach your kids important values, and give them a sense of belonging and safety. When we truly commit to our family, we make their lives better and ours better too. 5. Make physical activity a priority. Marcus Aurelius said that it's a shame that people have to age without ever seeing how strong and beautiful their bodies can be. Even back then, almost 2,000 years ago, he stressed how important it was to stay busy. He believed that a healthy body is best for a healthy mind. The Stoics believed that even simple exercises could teach important life lessons like self-belief, growth, determination, and discipline. They thought that working out to improve themselves was much more important than working out to impress other people. The Stoics knew that trying to get the perfect body for show wasn't the way to real happiness. We often don't work out because I'm too tired. I have an important meeting. I can't be tired, or work has been too hard to even think about working out. Even though these are all good reasons not to exercise, we need to remember the many mental and physical benefits of doing so. It's worth doing anything, whether it's a sport or going to the gym. It makes our brains release chemicals called endorphins, which make us feel better and less stressed. If you work out in the evening, it might even help you fall asleep faster, so you wake up feeling ready to take on the day. Take a walk in the evening as part of your daily plan. Feel the breeze and take in your surroundings as you walk. Instead of thinking about the things that bothered you during the day, look up at the stars and enjoy the world around you. The beauty of nature and this easy movement can help clear your mind after a busy day and get you ready for a good night's sleep. 6. Read what the Stoics have written. Under the soft light of the moon, reading Stoic works has been a practice that has helped people learn for a long time. You feel like you're having a deep conversation with some of the smartest people the world has ever known when you read it. Those who write as Stoics don't just write words, they store a lot of life's deep facts. Reading works by greats like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus is the best way to learn about life. When you read these books all night, it's like having a deep talk where you learn new things every night. As you sit by a warm fire, Seneca's ideas about life and time will appear in front of you. He might stress that life is long if you live it right. How often do we wish we had more hours, only to learn that the real problem might be that we can't manage our time well or aren't paying attention? Thinking about these kinds of ideas can help us plan and prepare our minds for the future. There are also Marcus Aurelius's secret thoughts and meditations. It's like reading the diary of a Roman emperor who, despite being very tall, struggled with problems that all people do. You might come across his words one night. The best way to get back at someone is not to act like them. In the world we live in now, where prejudice and hostility are common, this is a strong reminder to stick to our values and respect. When you read these works at night, it's like entering a beautiful, timeless room full of wise old men who are ready to give you advice, make you think, and comfort your spirit. It's a constant conversation that keeps getting better over time. But it's not enough to just take in their knowledge. Studying Stoic ideas makes you think about yourself. It makes you think, ask questions, and have deep conversations with yourself about how to apply these lessons to your own life journey. Some nights, Epictetus's ideas about control may really hit home, pushing you to figure out what you can control and what you can't. Or when things are tough, you might find comfort in the Stoic idea of amor fati, which means accepting your fate. By reading Stoic works every night, you're not only feeding your mind, but also shaping your spirit, honing your principles, and giving yourself the tools to handle life's many obstacles with grace, wisdom, and calm. Over time, these evenings look into Stoicism change you. You're no longer easily thrown off by the ups and downs of life. You stand strong, based in ancient wisdom, ready to use every challenge as a chance to learn and grow. Engaging with Stoic writings isn't just a small part of the range of things people do at night. It's the bright colors that bring the whole grand picture to life. In conclusion, Stoic philosophers taught lessons that have been passed down through the years. We now understand that these lessons are more than just ideas to think about. They are real steps we can take in our lives. We can connect with a greater purpose, focus, and calm every night before bed when things settle down and we get ready for sleep. Stoicism, like all good ideas, isn't just about knowing, it's also about doing. What makes it come to life is making it a daily habit. It works best when used at the end of the day, when you have time to think and make plans. Thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed this Stoic exploration. Subscribe for more wisdom. Stay Stoic, stay strong.